Hey you guys, so today we are looking at these, which are, well, we're actually looking at these two at the front. The Dr. Loomis's from NECA. These are the original, well, this one I am redoing, quick close up, there we go, focus. I'm redoing the Ben Tramer head to make it look more like Michael Myers. For some reason it has that strange black, you see it, in the mouth there, which I'm going to fix. But yeah, I am doing that because we haven't got a part one. We've got that. That's the only time NECA have ever done a part one figure. And it's terrible. Yeah, so we are today are looking at the Dr. Loomis's. This is the Night He Came Home figure. This is the newer version. I will say this one, I think this is going to be my favourite. I just like the look of it, but it does look a little bit like I want to say Tom Jones. Is he the guy that's playing Dr. Loomis in the new film? I can't remember, but it does look a little bit like him. So, let's do extreme close-ups. I like the kind of... This must have been the era of the wash and dry brush, because look at the washes and the dry brushes that he has on him there. It is pretty incredible. Pretty incredible indeed. This one, a lot cleaner and a lot more defined. I don't know why, defined. That's the word for it. I do like the jacket a lot better as well, but we'll get into that as because we're talking about the faces in a minute. This one, like I say, has the washes. It brings out the colour, you know, like the redness under the eyes and things like that. But he has that very white nose. I don't know if you can see it on the camera properly, but for some reason they've put like this completely different colour on his nose. The veins in his head. It is a nice sculpt, I have to say. And I do like that they've brought out the textures of his skin with the colours and that. The beard is maybe a little bit too greyish, I don't know. It was too dark to start with and they've put grey over it, so it's not quite right. The coat, as I said earlier, is really overwashed. The coat underneath also has a wash over it as well. But just look at that. I mean, mate, you need to wash your neck. It's filthy. Look what you've done to your coat. This just has far too much of a wash on it. And look at the pants down there. There's like black in it. Shoes. Also, articulation wise for this one, arm up. Kind of goes round. I'm not going to move it too much because this is an older figure and I'm always nervous. I'm always nervous with any NECA figure because they have got a habit of being a little bit fragile. For some reason he has swivel in his wrist. Not even in his wrist. It's in like his elbow would be about here. And the swivel is... I'm just looking at my arm. I've always had kind of long gangly arms. They're kind of thin. But my elbow, this is his elbow. You can see, look, that's the definition of his elbow. It's just, it's like here instead of here. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. This one, the way that the clothes have been designed, it's been designed for him to have his arm like that. You see the creases in his arm? You put it like that, there's a big hole there and the creases all go weird. So, I'm guessing that's fallen out somewhere. Ah, I know what that is. Is that his joint from somewhere? Because it looks transparent. I'm hoping he's not got a transparent joint somewhere. There we go, we'll pop that over there. So, the other Dr. Loomis has a much more one-tone face, if you know what I mean. But I think it catches... The beard is a better colour. It's definitely more one colour. The other was too dark, made to look light. I like the collar better on this one. It's got a much more realistic... This is just one moulded piece where they've actually made this look like a collar. The jacket, the what do they call it? Trench coat is pretty good. They haven't overdone any washes or anything on it, which I kind of like. It's got a weird pattern across there, which I must watch the film and figure out what that means. It's got better articulation to it. His elbow is where his elbow should be and not somewhere else. He does have a much better gunslinger stance. That's definitely a better stance. Yeah, I just like this one better. The only downside of this one is the suit is this jacket is removable, so you can make it so he's just got the brown suit, which is great. But they did that with it. I didn't even see it, but they kind of splatterized it with paint, like he's been, you know, somebody's driven past a muddy puddle and splattered it. So that's kind of made me keep him with the coat on. He also has a real need to lean forward. To get him to stand, you've got to lean him kind of in a weird stance, like he's falling forward, which, I don't know, it's kind of odd, but it's keeping him stood up. I've been thinking about that thing that fell off. That is, see, he falls. He doesn't fall on the shelf, he just falls here. He doesn't like this surface. That is off one of my Universal Monster figures. Focus it. There we go. That's off one of those. I've been sat here figuring it out. It's off one of them. I'm not sure which one, but it'll be off of one of them. The old sideshow ones. Which, if you want me to do videos of those, comments at the bottom. So yeah, which one do I prefer? It's got to be this one. It's got to be the newer one. It is just a nicer likeness and a better figure. That I like the kind of the wash, but it's just too much, and the likeness isn't great. So yeah, this is definitely the one. Also, that was the Michael Myers from that day. I mean, look at it. Look at it. I shot him 6 times and he got up and walked away. Look at the wash on that. It's he has got a mucky ass. Though his elbows are in a better place as well. So yeah, these guys unfortunately will probably be going into the storage bin. And this is going to be the guy that's going to be standing on the shelf. So I'm getting to stand. See, he's just got this. He's kind of got a. I don't know if it's the coat that makes him top heavy or whatever it is, but he just wants to fall over all the time. Let's put this guy next to him who stands like a god. Yeah. So, I am going to wind this video up. If you have enjoyed this, then please hit the like, shares and subscribe buttons down there. It all really, 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 really helps the channel. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed. Thank you to everybody that's watched, etc. There's going to be a lot more horror ones, videos during the month of October. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button and the little bell button so you know that these videos are there. So yeah, I'm going to wind this up. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night. And we'll see you all in the next video. Sleep well. Bye now.